Hey guys. Sorry, I've had that Mega Man theme like stuck in my head like all day. No joke. Like that's of course the Mega Man 2 theme from Dr. Wily's Castle Mega Man, or Dr. Wily's stage Mega Man 2 theme right there. Yeah, I watched this video of this guy who did it like all acapella style, and it was really cool actually. I really enjoyed seeing him or watching that video, and I mean that guy is pretty talented. So, but I've had that Mega Man song just like stuck in my head. I'm like, you know, occasionally like, oh, many a blood, many in Paris, it's your turn to die. All right. But yeah, no, like sometimes I'm just kind of like, you know, like I'm just kind of sitting around, and all of a sudden like, and like it just pops in my head, and I just, oh, oops. Whew. Okay. Yeah, it would just pop in my head, and I would just, I would just like, you know, find myself humming it, and sometimes, and you know. But anyway, so hey guys, it's Zach, and welcome to episode 93 of Let's Play Chrono Cross. In the last episode, well, we started Terra Tower, and we talked to this person, or this giant head that, you know, might have been a human. I mean, he said he was a human, but you know, I don't really know for sure if he really was or not, because he's never referenced again in the game. So really no idea of knowing who he was, but anyway, yeah. So we chatted to him, and then he said that the Terra Tower here was actually part of the future city of Dynapolis, or I'm sorry, was part of Dynapolis, which is the future city of the Reptites in an alternate dimension. And of course, as we know, Dynapolis got pulled into this dimension by the entity about 10,000 years ago to counteract, you know, Chronopolis' introduction. So it's really like no surprise that. I wonder if this might finish him off. Yep. Cool. I didn't even need to use an element. Alright, like, yeah, these bosses are pretty easy. But like I said in the last episode, there's going to be 2 bosses in this that are not quite as easy as what these guys are. But anyway, the Prism equipment, again, really helps out a lot, you know, to be honest with you. So, oh great, I don't know, I'm inside, and kid got 1 or 2. Okay, let's see. Real quick, I'm gonna heal that up a bit. I got an itch in my ear, jeez. Why do I have an itch in my ear? There we go. Okay, I had to move my headphones for a second. Okay, fill blanks, whole party. Alright. What did you get? I'm going to, I'm gonna put at least there. I'll give you Ice Blast. How did I not? I just when I had something there for you already. I'll give you another Ice Blast. Really, it's gonna be a placeholder. I'm gonna fix it all off. I'm gonna fix all of this off screen later. And apparently, Kid never got her level 7 tech element put into the slot, which is just kind of strange, to be honest. Yeah, I'll put it in the middle. So let me put in Hot Shot because, yeah, somehow that never got put in there. Okay, and that should be good then. So, okay, well, I have to show this battle anyway. So I thought I would retell, or not retell, I thought I would grace everybody with a story tonight. And that story would be that I finally, well, I saw the interview last weekend-ish, yeah? Or maybe it was sometime during this week, like early this week, maybe. Because it was on Google Play, and one of my brothers was home, and he decided to buy it, and he and I watched it. I'll be honest. Okay, so that movie, and this is gonna be spoiler free, by the way. That movie, I actually liked it. I'll be honest with you. The story was really predictable, and not really that great. But what it lacked in story, it made up for in its comedy. I was laughing so hard during that movie. There were several times. I mean, it was just amazing. Like, just, I mean, the comedy, how Seth Rogen and James Franco like work off of each other. It was all just really, really great. I had a really good time, really fun movie. And now, to be honest, like, this whole thing with like North Korea was like, or alleged North Korea was hacking and everything, making those threats to the can I go down this? Okay, I didn't think I could go down there. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, like making threats on like theaters and everything. I'll be honest, I really don't think that was what was going on. I think that some executives at at Sony were thinking that the interview wasn't going to do that well, and so they decided to, kind of concoct this whole ruse so that they could, pretty much, it was basically like a marketing play. Like, that's what I believe this was. I believe that this was all just a giant marketing ploy because, somebody at Sony thought the movie wasn't going to do that well. And it's certainly possible because, like, I don't know if I would have seen this movie. I was thinking about it, but highly doubt that, I would probably have seen it. If had it not been for, alright, cutting this. I can't cut this. Okay, never mind. Had it not been for, like, all the controversy over it, I don't know if I would have seen it. And I guess because the controversy and everything, I just had to see, like, what was so offensive in this movie, I guess. But yeah, I still really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very nice movie, even though the story was weak. The acting was great, the effects were good, and the comedy, man, the comedy was just absolutely hilarious. So, if you are on the edge about seeing it, I say, like, it's worth a rental. I would not buy it on Blu-ray or anything. I would say, like, if you got Netflix or not Netflix, it was like, what, $7 on Google Play to rent it in HD. I say do it, because for that amount of money, you can have a few friends over and have a good time, watch the movie, and it would it'd be cool. That's my personal opinion of this. But yeah, and that's really all I gotta say about it. So, wait, maybe will this finish you off? Yes. All right, cool. So yeah. Anyway, so to date this video, it's currently January 2nd, 2015, and then I'm recording this. Of course, it's going up later tonight anyway. Yeah, it's wow, hard to believe, like, 2014's already gone. Actually, that's a good that's a good point. Leave in a comment what you guys, or what was the best moment in 2014 for you? I would really like to know what that moment is. So, if you just leave it in a comment. I'll tell some of mine. The greatest moment in 2014 was, well, roughly 2014. Technically this kind of occurred in 2013, but I got a really good full-time job, and jeez. I want to try and sneak past you if that is entirely possible. Yes, okay, cool. Yes, and a holy healing. Okay. Actually, you know what? I will save equipping that until I actually can get get to a safe or a better location. But yeah, in December of 2013, I started my last full-time job that I'm still currently working at, and that's as a teaching assistant. And honestly, like, 2014 had its ups and downs, but it's really like the greatest. I mean, I would be damned if it wasn't one of the best years of my life. Ooh, could this? Wait, holy shit! This looks familiar. Could this be Viper Manor? What's going on? Yeah, this is the bridge to the library in Viper Manor. And there are those 2 moons again. What the hell is up with those 2 moons? This is actually interesting. Okay then. And this is actually a good spot. Hang on. I'm delaying. What the hell? I'm delaying this on purpose. But, well, kind of. But, also, because I want to put, Holy Healing in, wherever that is. Wait, is that what it was? It was a Holy Healing, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Oh yeah, I gotta put an anti-black in. I'm gonna put anti-black here, because that's gonna be, yeah, there it is, Holy Healing. Because that's gonna be great a little bit later on. I'm gonna put that there. Where's let's see, Meteor Shower. I got an idea. Meteor Shower is gonna go here, and now I just gotta find Holy Light. Should be there. You are. And in place of Ice Celeste. There we go. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. There we go. So yeah, what the hell is up with those 2 moons? Okay, hang on. Let's go forward. We'll see what else is here. What else is going on here. Wait a minute. Here's the library. But we're on Terra Tower. Why is Viper Manor here? Let's talk to these children first and see what there is. Oh, just dots. Okay. What? Dots again. But wait a minute. These children kind of look familiar, right? They're the same people. They're the same ghost children from the Dead Sea. What are they doing here? And more dots. Okay, well maybe the Prophet of Time has something to say. What do you got for me? Welcome. It's good to see you here. It's good to see you finally made it here. I have been expecting you, Serge. Oh, where are we? Is this Viper Manor? Yes, seriously. This is a space that does not exist. But don't mind that. Wait, hold up. How does this space not exist? That doesn't make any sense. How are we here if this space doesn't exist? What? I don't even, okay. More importantly, I have something I must explain to you. Oh, great, more exposition. What? Who are you? My name is Belthasar. Oh. Hint to anybody who's played Chrono Trigger, you know who this guy is. In the ancient magical kingdom of Zeal, I was known as a Sage of Reason. Well, that was up until the Queen of Zeal attempted to harness the power of Lavos. Let's just say, things got out of control and Lavos created a new dimensional vortex that threw me far into the future. Yep, seems about right. There, I seized the opportunity to study the science of the future. I was then able to apply to that knowledge. I was then able to apply the knowledge I brought from my own era, including magic, which was long lost in the future. Anyway, this led me to make huge progress in the research of time. Well, that research led to the creation of Chronopolis and to the time crash. Okay, so Belthasar, apparently, I'm starting a theory out here, was the project lead. Wait. No, it's not a theory, because it was already stated in Chronopolis that Belthasar was the was the project lead, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure they explained that. Well, if not, then it's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been quoting game theory a lot because I love them. I love game theory a lot, but it's so easy just to quote that. Like, anyway, but yeah, it seems like Belthasar is was the project lead of Chronopolis. Like, he was the head of everything, which seems about right. I'm pretty sure they mentioned that. And if not, well then, again, it's just a theory. But you might think I really blew it. But perhaps it was really my finest hour. Ho ho ho! Okay, so now Belthasar is apparently Santa. Anyway, I created a compact time machine that I dubbed the Neo Epoch. I used it to time warp to this age to learn of Chronopolis and Fate's plans, and to see how things were turning out. Oh, okay. Cool. How's that working for you? Terra Tower is really a city of the reptiles from another dimension's future. I think we already know this. It was originally Danapolis, the castle of Azala's descendants who achieved an evolution much more intimate with our planet. Danapolis was drawn into this dimension's past about 10,000 years ago. This was done so that it would serve as a counterbalance against Chronopolis, which Lavos pulled here. Well, yeah, except I think Kid already explained that when, she, before she fainted in Chronopolis. Needless to say, a fierce battle ensued. Oh, okay, see, this we didn't know. In the end, Chronopolis emerged as the victor, and the Reptites' fortress was sealed away by fate. Okay, yeah, that seems about right. That makes sense. Because fate had the frozen flame, and, the legend regarding the dragon sealing the frozen flame was incorrect and everything. So yeah, that adds up. I concur. But more important now is the role the dragons play in all of this. Oh wow, really? Originally, the whole archipelago of El Nido was known as the Sea of Eden. Interesting. This was because it was where the dragon gods resided. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But then fate sealed away the dragon god's power, in effect becoming a god itself. Thus, the islands where the new godhead fate existed came to be called the Sea of Eden instead. Okay, so basically the Sea of Eden is just wherever the god is. So, I guess this... Which, in a way, I mean, I guess would make sense, because, like in the Bible, Old Testament and stuff like that, God, and, so, Adam and Eve. Yeah, that makes sense. Perhaps you didn't realize it, but you were used by the Dragon Gods to eliminate fate. Well, I mean, we do know that the Dragon Gods played us, but, yeah. It was not true that the Dragon Gods sealed away the frozen flame. Rather, it's quite the opposite. It was fate that used the power of the flame to seal up the Dragon Gods. Ah, right, yeah, again, makes sense. I think we already knew that. In reality, the Dragon Gods are in opposition to man, while fate itself was actually the protector of humanity. Joe! I wanted to use that, actually. I'm probably not going to use that clip, I'm just going to use my voice on that one, but, yeah, so we kind of destroyed our own protector. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Wish we'd known that ahead of time. We probably wouldn't have destroyed fate, but oh well. The Dragon Gods were originally a singular plasma life form, a living accumulation of the planet's energy. Originally, it was a biological machine used to control the powers of nature in the future society of the Reptites. In order to control the natural energy itself, fate divided the one Dragon God entity up into 6 weaker plasma life forms. Yeah, that makes sense. Then scattered them across the land and sealed them away. Their dragon-like appearances are just pseudo-guises. Temporary forms they take so that they can appear in this dimension. But all that changed when the Fire Nation... I'm sorry, wrong script again. But all that changed when fate was vanquished and its power hold was eliminated. At that moment, the 7 dragons who had been rendered almost powerless and forgotten. Wait, 7 dragons? Traveled across the dimension to reunite into a single entity. Okay, so basically, after Fate was defeated, his hold on them to keep them separated, died. So they were able to cross the dimensions and recombine back into that singular plasma life form, which we saw in that cutscene after we defeated Fate. And they formed the Dragon God once more. But I'm more interested about the fact that he said 7 dragons. And apparently so is Kid. 7 dragons? I thought there were only 6. There were 6 dragons you knew of, and 1 more hidden dragon you didn't. Like the second moon that once was lost, but later was found. So the moons play into this. Although the same planet, my world didn't have 2 moons. So back when, back in the magical kingdom of Zeal, there was no second moon, there was only 1 moon, which makes sense because this is Earth, and Earth only has 1 moon. So why is there a second one? Look up at the night sky now, and you will see 7 celestial bodies, 5 stars and 2 moons. 5 brother stars that correspond to the 5 colored dragons, ruling like gods over the night skies. 1 moon that corresponds to the white sky dragon, and another darker daughter moon to kind of balance them. The fire dragon, the water dragon, the green dragon, the earth dragon, the black dragon, the sky dragon, and 1 more. The final dragon, the dark moon dragon. Ooh, this is getting good. Where is the dark moon dragon? I mean, we never had to collect a relic from that one. So who could it be? The one who was to work to free the other dragons from their bondage by the Fate computer. Okay, so we know that this 7th dragon, the dark moon dragon, was going to free the other dragons from their bondage from Fate. So Fate needed to be defeated. I wonder who it could be. The child the others created on the night of the electric storm that temporarily caused Fate to loosen its hold on them. I believe you knew her as Harl. I'm sorry. I've been waiting to use that. And yes, this is actually true. Harl is the 7th dragon the whole freaking time. And that's the reason why she showed up after Fate was defeated. Because that was her mission. And why she had to disappear. And why she had to leave us. Harl is the 7th dragon. I love how they hid that completely. But I feel like they could have tossed in some hints scattered throughout the story to kind of allure, to kind of say more about her. And I don't know, maybe there are some other scenes, there was that scene with Harl and Starkey. Maybe there are some more scenes like that and I just don't know about. But I mean, it would have been nice if there was some more hints about Harl's heritage, because this is such a great plot twist. That Harl is the 7th dragon. But yeah, that actually does make sense, now that you think about it, And why in the last recap episode, in episode 88, I wrote into the script, does Harl have a connection as well? Just that kind of question, does Harl have a connection to the dragons as well? That sort of connection? Because she did show up there in Chronopolis right around the time the 600 dragons were all combining. To form the Dragon God. So, I mean, what was her connection there? Why was she there? And now you know why she was there. So, but yeah, I did write into that script on purpose if she has a connection or not, to kind of keep you thinking about it. So, anyway. And then Kid's like, what? Unbelievable. The Dragon Gods were the essence of nature on this planet. Perhaps we can consider what's happening as our planet's vengeance on us. Yeah, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. To finally sweep away the unwanted humans from the face of this blue planet. First it was Fate, now it's the planet? Or vice versa, but either way you look at it, now is the time to set things right. The future of mankind, the destiny of this planet, everything depends on the next battle you will fight. Yeah, no pressure there. but unfortunately the time for us to part has come. Hey mister, is that the Chrono Cross you guys have there? Yeah, it is. The Chrono Cross, the melody and harmony. By the way, if you have not created the Chrono Cross at this point in time, this these lines of dialogue right here would be vastly different. I don't remember what they say. I think it's like you should create the Chrono Cross or something like that, but yeah. But yeah, the reason I created the Chrono Cross already was because, I mean, one, why not do it then? But two, I think also like to just kind of get the most out of it. It has the power to cross space and time and unify people's thoughts and feelings. Okay. Excuse me. It has the power to transfer memories. By using it as an element, it has the power to draw on the sounds of the 6 colored elements to produce a healing harmony. Okay. It has the power to combine the sounds of the world into one melody. Interesting. So it can combine the other 6 elements into one thing and unify everything. Wasn't there a Sphinx that wanted to be attacked with in a particular element order? Nah, I'm sure they're not related. I'm sure we'll meet again soon, in one time period or another. Be careful now, and good luck. And you know what? The that new epoch that he created actually makes sense because when we got to this area in the real Viper Manor, behind this desk was like a door, and you could go down, and down there you could see the you could see the epoch from Chrono Trigger, and so yeah, that actually kind of makes sense. So, but before we leave this area, I want to pull down, I want to push the switch and climb up the ladder, because obviously there's a chest up there, as you can see. But wow, man, that exposition, that plot twist about Horror being the 7th dragon, that was awesome. Totally did not see that coming. And the black hole element, which I will give the Tenjin off screen. And that was the element. Last episode I said I only put in an element for Tenjin's empty slot as a placeholder. And that's because I was waiting for the black hole element to give him. So, wow. Say goodbye to this room, guys, because we're not coming back here again. And yep, there it is. There's a Sky Dragon's moon and Harlow's moon right there. And the reason we cannot go back is obviously now the door's gone. So, okay then. Well, let me just get to the next area real quick. And oh, it's this area. It's been almost half an hour. Yeah, I'm gonna end off the part here. So sorry, this is gonna be a bit long, guys. But yeah, we definitely learned a lot. We learned that Harlow's the 7th dragon, that the planet might be the one that's, wants us gone now, and that the Chrono Cross has the power to combine the other elements into a unified harmony. And wait, listen to this music real quick. That sounds like a harmony to me. Could that be what the Chrono Cross sounds like? Anyway, doesn't matter. So, but yeah, definitely, learned a lot, and more about Terra Tower. A little bit that we kind of already knew, but it was great meeting Belthasar and stuff like that. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. In the next episode, we're going to continue on to Terra Tower. Don't know if we're going to get to the final boss in that time, because we're very close to it, but there's like 3 more bosses we have to fight until the final boss, but I'm hoping they're going to be quick. So that we're going to take care of the next episode. And like I said, if nothing else, then we'll fight the final boss, or not the final boss, the final boss of Terra Tower in, we'll say maybe 95, episode 95 maybe, or 96. So, and yeah, seems about right. So, yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we are going to continue through Terra Tower and find out what else is in store for us. So, yeah, I'll see you guys then.